people are telling you to lie about your experience to get a job in tech sales, stop listening to them. So I was speaking to a candidate who was trying to land an SDR role, and he was getting advice that he should change all his old job titles to the job title he was trying to get, right? He was trying to get an SDR role. So he was told he should change all his previous roles to be called sales rep, sales manager, SDR, even though those roles had nothing to do with that. And so on his LinkedIn, it pretty much said he had 10 years of sales experience, right? And so he was getting into lots of interviews. I think he got into, 10 to 15 interviews in the month of January. But the problem is he couldn't get past the first or second round, and he wasn't sure why. And really here, I'm going to use an analogy for you, right? There's something on dating apps where men will say, hey, I'm 6'1", I'm 6'2", when in reality, they're 5'8", 5'9", 5'10", right? And so when a girl goes on a date with a guy who says he's this tall, even though he's not that tall, there's a misalignment of expectations there, right? And so that's what's happening here, is this candidate is going for roles, is getting interviews for roles where the employer wants someone with sales experience. But once they start digging into his experience and asking him questions about it, they can quickly tell it wasn't actually a role focused on selling. And so there's a difference between exaggerating your experience versus lying about it. You don't want to outright lie like this. If you have little to no sales experience, really you need to take one of two paths to get a job in tech sales. One, you need to not consider remote roles. Those are highly competitive roles where people with lots of sales experience are going for them. You need to be considering a hybrid or on-site role in a tech hub, right? Think the biggest cities in America: New York City, Austin, San Francisco, Denver, Chicago, places like that. Or if you still want a remote role, you don't want a hybrid role, then you need to go get sales experience outside of tech. You need to get it for, let's say, 6 months, and you need to perform well in that role, right? You need to come back to these interviews with actual sales experience to talk about. And I guarantee you will get a job in tech sales if you have the actual experience and you have the communication skills. And so sometimes, job search advice is so broad, and it's given to people who actually don't need that specific advice. And so that's why we created a mentorship program here at Tech Sales Mentors. We work with you one-to-one, right? We understand your situation, your career goals, and we can get you a great job in tech sales, right? And when we work with someone, in 50 days, they're signing an offer. And when we work with someone, there's an 85% placement rate, right? There's an 85% chance that they will sign an offer that they love. And so if you're not seeing success in the job search, you're not getting offers that you're excited about, then check us out at techsalesmentors.com and we can see if we can help you.